Vaticans, and today we have something very special, very rare, a Washburn N7 in Paduk nonetheless. Only one of 9 ever made. This is not a review, it's just a little passion unboxing sound test. I wanted one of these forever. Ironically, I think it's one of the best spec 7 strings ever made, in my opinion. A lot of the other stuff I tried was kind of kitsch or cheesy. And finally, my friend in Canada, Raji, man, I cannot thank you enough. I wore him down after 2 years of bugging him, or a year and a half of bugging him. I think I asked him before COVID to finally sell me his, and I think finally I grinded him down, and he was like, all right, fine, I'll sell it to you, just leave me alone. It's actually a guitar that I plan to use for recording and stuff, and I noticed there's not a lot of videos about it online, so obviously a very rare guitar, a very niche market, and for the 50 of you who will watch this video, I hope you enjoy it. We'll just unbox it, take a look at it, do a little sound check. It's just a little passion video, and I hope some of you Washburn geeks or Nuno geeks, whatever, will appreciate this. It just arrived, it finally cleared customs, it was forever in customs. And again, I didn't buy this guitar so much because I wanted an N7 as much as I just wanted a great 7-string guitar. But you know, let's first unpack it and just enjoy it. You know, I made this video for you geeks, and myself included. Let's check it out. We are one step closer to the promised land, and this is how you pack a guitar. So kudos to Raji who sold me this, man. This is how you do it. Time to get the knife out. We are at the promised land, and here we go. Love me a beautifully worn case. That's what happens when you have this thing in storage. And it's always so weird doing this stuff in real time, isn't it? Let's hope it's in one piece. Remember, this came from Canada, so quite a journey. Oh, yeah. Wow. Brother, you weren't kidding, man. This thing is like effing new. Holy moly. And oh, that's from the tech. He's so cool, man. What my friend did, he had it serviced, set up, restrung, completely inspected, everything, just like I would, just to, you know, ship it the right way. But my goodness, look at that. I mean, there's nothing more exciting than when you buy a guitar from a OCD-minded person like yourself, and they just take care of everything. My goodness, this thing is literally like new. Remember that there's only 9 of these made. I checked with Boogie, and it was supposed to be 10, but 9 got delivered, and then things started kind of fading out. They're a little easier to find in the Alder. I mean, they're still very hard to find, let alone, you know, in mint condition, but the Paduk is just, I mean, this is as good as it gets. Let's take it out. Just another beautiful beauty shot, just for the love of it. And then, you know, we'll plug it in. You know, nothing you haven't seen before. It's a 7-string. It's just a really cool 7-string because I love how this is black, you know. He put on the Dunlop strap locks, which I love too and use, which is absolutely perfect, saves me the time of doing it. These things come off so easily when you use a microfiber, so you gotta be careful. So you can tell the guitar has been cared for like there's no tomorrow. Let's turn it around. It's just absolutely gorgeous, look at that. I love that it has the trem block. Because I'm gonna set it up just like that, so it's dive bomb only. And again, I had many 7-string guitars, and I just couldn't bond with any of them. The gems are kind of, all that stuff is a little bit too weird and kitsch, and the Majesty is just too much. And I was like, oh my God, that's right. They used to make an N7, and you know, tracking one down is the problem. Let alone try tracking down an N8, but just super cool. Just a gorgeous instrument. Wanted to give you real quick a lap shot I said Bill Lawrence. If you noticed, this isn't a Bill Lawrence. I guess this is another, either a JB or another Seymour Duncan. This is the 59 for 7 strings. So it'll be interesting to find out. Axis is the modern one. Well, no, not really. Just like on the Davises, you're gonna have to take the pickup off, take it out to access any kind of neck adjustment. What's so great is this guitar was literally just set up, inspected, restrung, polished, you name it, it was done. And then I took the back off for you too, which is really cool. There's your trem block. I'm gonna tighten this a little bit so it really is dive bomb only. One thing I miss about these older N4s is just how solid they feel, how top quality and tightly they're built. Some of the new ones are a little hit and miss, but you can just tell, you know, it was a special run, a special order. It's just gorgeous, you know. It's just so clean, so cool. One thing that Raj did that I absolutely love, that I would have done too, is he put a push-pull on it, which is feels absolutely top quality, everything about it. And yeah, really, really awesome. All right, let's make sure I'm in frame. And you know, there's not much to, you know, this isn't a review. I'm sure you know what a 7-string sounds like. What always amazes me is that, you know, most players, you know, they get it too for really no other reason than just, you know, but there's actually so much. Well, there's 2 things that I really like. Number one, when you practice on it for a couple hours and you take a 6-string, the 6-string is actually easier to play. It's just this mind trick thing, you know. But kind of like you try more weight in the gym than you're trying to do, and then you go back to the original weight and it feels lighter. But you know, what's so great about knowing an N4, this extra wood just kind of gives it that extra, you know, kind of warmth, you know. And I'm sorry, it's really brand new strings. I hope they stay in tune. But what really helps with a 7-string is, you know, when you and these pickups sound really nice. What helps with a 7-string is also for clean phrasing. You know, if you have something like, let's say, so you see how on this, if I'm in D minor, I have to go here now for the E over D, and then to the F. Well, watch this if I have a 7th string. It's almost like a minor 7/5, right? So I can actually do that now so much easier. Otherwise, I would have to, like, you know, if you have like an EVH, you can drop it to D, and then you can kind of be here. But if you don't have a drop D, or you're locked in, now tuning it down to D becomes really annoying. So this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. It's like, then you would have the versus. That's the beauty of actually having a 7th string rather than just, you know. But anyway, these pickups sound really cool. Split coil. You're probably not going to use this guitar much for clean sounds, you know. And it is confusing. The 7th string will mess you up. You know, it's going to. Yeah, just cute pickups. Like I said, this is obviously very dry. You would mask this much more, but wow, this Duncan Super Distortion sounds freaking heavy, dude. Yeah, okay, it's not a guitar really probably meant for clean, but you know, let's give it some gain. All right, we're all here for the gain, and now I'm going through the 5150, Royer 121, and SM57 together. Beautiful combo. I'm on the blue channel. It's too much gain already. I have the gain at like freaking 1 p.m. So the red channel isn't even usable for these Duncan Super Distortions. It's just too much. But I just love the way this feels. And remember, I tried this many years ago and I should have bought it, so I'm glad I found this one now, because what I love about this N7, it's such a good looking guitar. You can barely tell it's a 7-string, and it's so... a lot of 7-strings just look gimmicky to me, and this one doesn't, and it's just... So here, of course, I'll give you some low-end stuff. Remember, I'm not EQing it in Pro Tools. I want you to hear it the way it is. So yeah, what you can do too when you have like a power chord, the 7th string now allows you to do an octave on the 5. So you have, you can go, instead of going, you can go. It's a really good sounding guitar, man. It's incredible. Really good pickups. You know, I said I was going to change the pickups, but no, I might. Yeah, no, they're great. I might keep them. I totally forgot. I thought this was a Bill Lawrence here, but no, it's a Duncan Super Distortion. And funny enough is I really like the JP15, the 7-string. What is it? Dreamcatcher and Rainmaker. But no, these are great. Speaking of JP, I'll give you, this is a cool little riff that shows you really what it sounds like on the low string. Same thing on the neck. Wow, this pickup is really clean. Let's go on a string higher to the E and do that. Pretty cool, you know, and for you Nuno geeks, obviously. Something like that, right? A 4th down. Guitar. I mean, it's really beautiful. You know, plays just like a regular N4. And like I said, this is not a review. I just wanted to kind of share this with you. Not a lot of videos out there on it. But if you're looking for a 7-string, this will be fun enough. I tried 15, 20 of them, and this has always been my favorite one. It's just, it's such a great looking and easy guitar to play, and it just sounds killer. Killer guitar, can highly recommend. N7, very happy. I'm gonna break it in a bit and get some time on it and warm up for one before I play. And again, thanks to my buddy Raji in Canada for hooking it up. And yeah, I hope this gives you a little idea just of what this instrument is about. If you're looking for a 7-string, sadly not an easy guitar to find. Now more than ever, you know, and Nuno himself isn't much promoting
you know, the brand much, sadly. So, but if you're looking for a 7-string, before you go buy something, at least check online if one of these is available. The Paduk might be hard to find, but the Alders they make quite a few of them. Not, you know, like gems that many, but and then they also had an Alder Relic. I should have bought a couple from Eric McKenna from Boogie Street when he had those N7s, but you're always smarter after the fact. So love you guys, stay safe out there, and I hope you just enjoyed this a little bit. Just wanted to share this great guitar with you. See you soon.